Hey guys, it's Rachel. So I decided to do another Whole30 video for you guys. So today I'm just going to show a haul video of what I got at the grocery store. Everything is from Whole Foods. We went there this evening and I had my list ready to go. It's so important. I used to go to the grocery store and never have a list and just kind of buy whatever. But when you're on Whole30, it does require a lot of preparation. So I had a list of everything that I wanted to get. If you guys are interested to know more about Whole30, I'll link a video that I did sort of about Whole30 and what I eat in a day down below. Yeah, so just a little bit of background. So my boyfriend and I are both doing Whole30 and he is actually a vegetarian. So there's a mix of a little bit of everything in here that we'll both be eating. So there is meat and then there's a lot of vegetables. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. So I have these other bags. I try and bring bags to Whole Foods and not use their bags just to be more eco-conscious. We did only use one bag, which is good. So the first thing we got is eggs. So eggs are such a vital part of the Whole30 diet, especially for Jerry because he's a vegetarian, have a lot of protein. It's great for breakfast, lunch, dinner. Eggs, 2 thumbs up. In terms of the vegetables, this is kale. We also got broccoli. Wait, I think this is more kale. More kale. Wait, what is this then? Oh, this is bok choy, right? Okay, I take that back. This is actually bok choy. I don't know what Jerry's planning on making with this, but I can't wait to see. We kind of split up the recipes between the two of us. So I also got some mushrooms. Mushrooms are personally one of my favorite things to eat on the side as a vegetable, and they're great for vegetarians. And if your partner is a vegetarian and you're an omnivore, mushrooms are so good because to me I think they are so meaty. When I go to Whole Foods, the meat is actually usually pretty expensive, so I try and look at what's on sale. So I got a beef short rib, which was $5.99 a pound. Cauliflower. Great, you can make cauliflower rice. You can eat cauliflower as its own vegetable, and we're actually going to use it to make a soup, so I'm excited about the soup. Potatoes, these are mini potatoes. I was really surprised to find out that white potatoes are an okay compliant food on Whole30 because they're actually considered to be not paleo. So I try and eat them not too often because they're obviously not the healthiest vegetable you can eat, but to have them every once in a while is so good. Especially I like to make rosemary potatoes with these, I don't know what they're called, like little, I don't know, mini potatoes. This says Sunrise Melody potatoes. So you just basically cut them in half, oil, salt, and some rosemary, and they are delicious. Pepper, obviously. We got more olive oil. I feel like when you're on Whole30, you run through the olive oil like crazy, and so we got a lot of this stuff is from the 365 Whole30 brand because it is among the least expensive. Yeast flakes, these are Whole30 approved. Plum tomatoes. Baby carrots. I love to chomp on baby carrots during the day as a snack. And I actually eat them with a approved ranch dressing from this brand Tessemae's. It is Whole30 approved, even has a little stamp on it. Guacamole, one of my favorite things to eat during Whole30 is guacamole. It is approved, you just gotta make sure you're getting real fresh guacamole that doesn't have any additives. So of course Whole Foods makes it every day by hand. And you look, the ingredients, avocados, tomato, onion, jalapeno, cilantro, lime juice, sea salt. That's what you like to see. On the ingredients list is, you know, just food, not any awful additives. I also got some apple chicken sausage. Someone actually recommended this to me on Instagram. I was having a hard time finding sausage that didn't have added sugar. This one doesn't have added sugar. It does have, instead of added sugar, fruit juice concentrate, which is allowed. Roasted and salted almonds. Almonds are 100% your friend when you're on Whole30. They're so good, satisfying, good to snack on. Just have to be a little bit careful because they can be addictive. So I try and kind of portion them out, then put the bag away so I know exactly how many I'm gonna be eating. Speaking of almonds, I also got almond butter. I already have a tub of almond butter, but these are Justin's classic almond butter, like to-go packs, I guess you could call them. Same thing, ingredients, dry roasted almonds and palm oil. But these are great if you're going somewhere and you're worried you might get hungry. You could bring these, bring them with an apple, or just bring them by themselves because almond butter is friggin' delicious. Next is, you're really not supposed to drink your calories on Whole30, but I am having a hard time transitioning from you know, drinking wine and having a nice treat at night. So I got this whole watermelon, cold pressed watermelon juice because I love watermelon juice, and this one doesn't have any additives. The ingredients are watermelon flesh, watermelon rind, and organic lemon. So this is a great option for me. I think I'm gonna try and drink it slowly with mixing it with seltzer water. Okay, so next I got applesauce. This is one of my favorite things to have in the morning. I'm someone who normally wakes up and has something sweet, so cereal or oatmeal, something like that. So it was really hard to get rid of something sweet in the morning. So I'm so glad I found this applesauce from Whole Foods. It's from the 360 brand, and the only ingredients are apples and well water. So what I do is I heat this up in the morning in the microwave, add a little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of almond butter, and some apple slices, and it is so good. It really satisfies kind of a sugar craving or a sweet craving, but there's no added sugar, so that's great. Just make sure to look at the labels. Most apple sauces do have added sugar. I also got 3 cans of coconut milk. This is something that I've been using a lot. You can use it in soup recipes. You can, if you put this in the refrigerator, the coconut water and coconut cream will separate, and then you can kind of scoop off the cream, and you can use that for a lot of different dishes, or you can put it in your coffee. So that's a great, it's just great to have these, and they were only $1.99 each. I also got a little thing of nutmeg. It's been called for in a lot of the soup recipes that I've been trying. So we also got a whole pineapple. Jerry loves pineapple, and he's really good at shucking them. I am terrified to cut them myself, so I think I would end up in the emergency room. He likes to cut these up at night, and it's a great kind of sweet treat dessert. And then one of my favorite things to eat is, or one of the easiest things and most delicious things I've been eating is rotisserie chicken. This one is from Whole Foods. Most grocery stores, you really need to check the labels. They have added sugar in their rotisserie chickens, but the Whole Foods one does not. Ingredients: whole chicken, salt, and black pepper. So I like to make salads with this. I'll put it in an omelet in the morning, and it's just great. You don't have to roast the whole chicken yourself. I honestly add chicken to so many of my meals using this rotisserie chicken. You can have it in your fridge for 3, 4, I had mine for almost 5 days, and it was fine. So in addition to the baby carrots, I also have some regular carrots, whole-sized carrots. These are really good just to put in the, to saute up as a side. One of my favorite things we've been eating a ton of is spaghetti squash. I'm a huge pasta fan, so that's something I really miss during Whole30. So all you do is cut a spaghetti squash in half, put it in the oven with some water, and when you take it out after about an hour, there's like literally spaghetti inside, and you can just eat it with marinara sauce, pesto sauce. Just make sure that your sauces, again, have no added sugar. On that note, we got also some basil, because basil we use to make pesto. It's really simple to make pesto. Basically, a paleo or Whole30 pesto just has basil, pine nuts, and olive oil. So super easy. Just put it in the food processor. Another thing we've been eating a ton of is sweet potatoes. So these are great for Jerry because they're kind of substitute meat for a sweet potato. So a lot of times I'll have a piece of meat, chicken, steak, pork, and then we'll make vegetables together, and he'll eat the sweet potato as his quote-unquote meat or main. Sweet potatoes. And sweet potatoes are so good. We got 3 of those. He brings them to work a lot also for his lunches. Also got 5 green apples. I love apples, especially green apples, and I honestly eat them throughout the day. I either put a little cinnamon on them, or I'll put a little almond butter on them, or I really just love eating them by themselves. I'll take one with me if I'm walking to the gym. They're just an easy, delicious fruit. We also got a zucchini. So in addition to spaghetti squash, another fake pasta that I've been making is zoodles. So all you need is a spiralizer. I got one from Amazon, and to make the noodles, you just spiralize the zucchini. And I found it's really good with pesto and shrimp as a meal. It really, to me, does kind of make you feel like you're eating spaghetti. Obviously, it's not quite as amazing, delicious as spaghetti, but to me, it's really close. Last but not least is an onion. So this is just to put with many different recipes. I'm actually going to use this onion for a broccoli and cauliflower soup that I'm making. So that's everything we got. The total for all of this was about $140, which does seem like a lot, but there's so much food here and so many recipes that we can make throughout the week. I think this will last us 4 or 5 days at least in terms of breakfast, lunch, and dinner. So I'm really excited to eat all this yummy food. If you guys would like to see more Whole30 videos, be sure and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Our bounty, our cornucopia.
Apples are good. You should eat apples.